Alright, we're back and ready to get on that grind again. Talk about these earnings. We've got Revolve up first here. Revolve just reported earnings after hours here. And you see the bad boys up 13%. Makes me only a little bit of sad, because this is one that I was interested in getting involved in. And maybe I missed the ship, but who knows? We will take a look at these earnings and see what's going on. A time in which the market was down pretty darn big today. The market got hit pretty hard, but Revolve here's rocking it. You see, Revolve posted a GAAP EPS of 6 cents, which beat by 2 cents. And this company was one that wasn't mega profitable beforehand. It really wasn't. It was always floats somewhere around that break-even limit there, so nothing crazy. But you do see a revenue bump here, actually. 146 million, up 6.4% year over year, beat by 6 million. So that's a nice beat, all things considered, for them, because of the fact that, well, they're a clothing company, right? This is a fashion company that posted an actual gain, in which all other sectors during this quarter, or all other businesses during this quarter, posted a decrease, actually, in terms of clothing sales. So definitely something to consider there for Revolve. Obviously a good quarter when you see a positive number on that, when other companies are going to see negatives. So good to see that. Even the big stores like Walmart that were still open saw a big decrease in clothing sales. So good for Revolve. Revolve is pointing to improved net sales trends with sequential improvement for each of the past 4 weeks. Pretty nice for them. With hundreds of millions of people sheltering in place around the globe during the month of April, the composition of Revolve net sales shifted meaningfully to at-home categories such as beauty products and loungewear, with relatively lower average selling prices than the average Revolve offering. So they're typically Revolve's more of a high-end brand, I should say. More of a high-end women's brand typically is what they sell, but they're selling a little bit more cheaper items. That's where you see a little bit of a EPS hit, kind of, but then again, they still posted a good EPS number. While this creates an exciting opportunity to develop deeper relationships with valued Revolve customers over time, particularly with newer categories such as beauty, the shift in category sales mix will result in meaningful decrease in average order value in the near term. All things considered, they should take that, because it is a revenue bump for them. They should definitely take that. So updated assumptions for Revolve for the full year include gross margin now expected to fall below 48.6%, and CAPEX spending of $2 million. Not bad, all things considered. And you know what? They were nice enough to make a little slide presentation. So look at that. Look at that. So we'll take a look at these slides and see what they have to offer for me. So, let's see. So, you saw good start to quarter one, offset by, again, a bad March, which doesn't surprise me at all. And this is what I mentioned here. Everyone saw a decrease during this time. So they were posting a 21% increase prior to March, and then once March hit, they showed a 19% decrease, which is around where everyone was at. Everyone was around the 20% decrease in the clothing sector. Average order value, you also saw a decrease. Traffic was strong growth on their mobile and desktop, just online. And whenever we shifted to this current impact, you saw a lower impact there. As far as the month end of April, they particularly saw a 40% decrease in sales, and average ticket volume decreased even more. Yeah, that is crazy stuff. So you should expect, typically quarter two, you're going to see a pretty bad month is what they're expecting, or a pretty bad quarter is what it sounds like, unless they get some very quick bounce back, which they could. They've talked about it. So overall net sales grew 6% year over year. Good growth in that aspect. Gross margin you saw fell by 290 basis points. Net income decreased 16% year over year. Not beautiful all things considered, not beautiful. And adjusted EBITDA fell 34%, not beautiful either. But active customers has risen 21% if you're looking at a trailing 12-month basis. Total orders placed increased 3%, and average order value was flat. And you saw that because there's some cheaper items going out the doors now for them. So U.S. and international growth. You saw U.S. had a 4% growth, international with a 17% growth. Pretty good. International makes up 2% more of the pie now as far as sales are concerned. So, pretty nice. Forward segment net sales, 47% increase year over year. Good deal. Gross profit saw a 4% decrease from Revolve segment. Yeah, nothing too crazy. You saw a little bit change in marketing, a little more marketing spend, a little bit more spending in terms of cost of sales because they sold more items but at less value. So definitely something to consider there. Net income, you saw a little bit of a decrease, but overall that's posting you a 4 million number in terms of net income. Nothing major, but we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. EPS decreased by 1 cent year over year. Not that bad either. Not that bad at all. So net cash flow is down this quarter. Look at that typo on the far right here. They wrote 2010 on there. Ha! Got caught. Get caught, buddies. You typos. So new estimate for annual capex expenditure. It's actually projected only $2 million, reduced by 60%. Pretty nice. Pretty nice on that aspect. So, very cool. Very cool. What else do we have to look at for this company? Well, we're going to go ahead and look at, let's see. We're going to take a look at that balance sheet real quick for Revolve and just get an idea. Okay, then, ladies. Okay. So, didn't see anything there. We're going to look at the very bottom here and get to this balance sheet, baby. Current assets on this company have increased quite a bit. We're looking at $103 million on this company versus last quarter when they had $65 million. So good improvement there. Total current assets of $227 versus $199. So around a $30 million increase in that. And you saw the same thing with total assets in general too. 259 milo. Pretty nice. So for liabilities, they have current liabilities of $123 million, which also increased, but their current assets do outweigh that by about $100 million. And long term, you really don't see much of an issue here. Total shareholder equity of $136 million. So balance sheet's looking good on this company, and they're posting some positive net income. So it's a company I think I do kind of like. And it's one that should benefit from this, as most of their sales are being done online. You could say something's a little fishy about that market cap at $1 billion. I don't think it's that crazy. The valuation's not insane on this company, and I think it's a decent stock to look at. I was looking to purchase it back here in the $8 range, but I didn't pull the trigger because I already had a couple different clothing companies in my portfolio. And I made the mistake, obviously, but if it dips down again, I might consider buying it. But Revolve, they're really rocking it. Very good job here by this team.